Okay, so firstly, welcome everyone. My name is Brad Campbell, and I work in the sales department here at Adroit. We have recently partnered with a South African company to develop the Adroit Connect product. So I'm going to share my screen now and just start with the presentation. If you guys could let me know if you can see my presentation. Sam, are you able to, or Dylan, are you able to see the presentation?
Yeah, we can see you, and then we can see the presentation as well. You're in the top right there.
Fantastic. Okay, great stuff. Yeah, I think I'm just going to dive straight into it. Basically, we've got the Adroit Connect platform and the Adroit Connect modem, which we've built with another South African company, which I'm going to kind of discuss quite shortly. As an introduction, and I think the history of this is really important. So about 5 or 6 years ago, I have a customer in Allowal North, and his customer has a whole bunch of pivots in the mountains in Allowal North. So they asked us to set up a connection or remote monitoring to these pivots for this customer. So we tried absolutely everything that we could. We chatted to our telemetry, SIs and customers and all of that. So the long story short was we just could not get connection or any kind of reception to these pivots out in the mountains. So we subsequently, well, it's not for cost-effective solution. So what the positive side that came from it was about 2 years later, the same customer called me and he said that he had met with a company called Polar Monitoring. So I've got it's Cody Davids and Dylan Haslop are part of this meeting as well, so they'll be able to answer any technical questions at the end. But this customer basically just said to me, Brad, if you're able to use these 2G modems that Polar Monitoring have got, and if you could set up your drives to connect so that I can remote monitor the drives and all of that, then we could definitely sell the solution into the markets. And yeah, so he was able to get reception in areas that we've never been able to get to before. So the long story short is really we contacted this company, and together we've developed a driver in Adroit, and in our portal we've got the Adroit Connect portal. And about a month ago we started marketing it, and we've got a lot of traction quite quickly. We've got a partnership going with Franklin Electric, where they're selling their solar pumps. So it's a solar VSD with the pumps, and where they need to do remote monitoring, they're going to use the Adroit Connect. And then Rubicon Electric as well, one of our Mitsubishi distributors, they are buying quite a lot of solar drives from us, and are selling our solar drive or their solar panel solutions into the markets. And again, where they need remote monitoring, they're going to be using our Adroit Connect product. So yeah, that's really the introduction of it and the history of it. And yeah, I'm just going to carry on diving into it. So what is Adroit Connect? So quite simply, we've got a modem. Our modem's connected to a Modbus Serial device out in the field, and we've now got a portal that connects to those devices out in the field. Very simple to use, very simple to install. And yeah, it's on the drive side. I'll demo it quite shortly, but it's almost as if you're standing in front of your drive, which is fantastic. You can actually set parameters, etc. So that's what the Adroit Connect is. How does it work? Quite simply, we've got 2G. So the 2G is lovely because we're able to get into the mountains and the areas where we've had no reception. We've also got LTE versions and all of that. But if you install the Adroit Connect modem or the product onto one of your drives, what's really nice is our support department can actually dial into that drive, see the historical errors, and read different parameters and actually set up that drive for you. So it's really nice from a remote support perspective as well. So yeah, so that's basically the gist of how it works. Okay, so just some of the features: VSD alerts, SMSs, email, etc. We do have a driver in Adroit, which is quite nice. So you can use the Adroit notify agent, so you can send yourself SMSs for any faults. We've also, with the alarm management, if any of our municipal customers are online, we could bring those alarms and alerts through your alarm management, so we can see where your problematic areas are. Access live and historical data. Sorry, there's some noise coming through the feed. Tanya, if you could look at it. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, so access to live and historical data via the cloud portal. It's compatible with VSD controller with RS485 for Modbus Serial protocol. So yeah, I know most of our customers are buying the Ethernet version drives, the E2 Mitsubishi drives. So we do have a card that we've put on special now, so that if you do want to connect the Adroit Connect modem to your VSD, we do have the cards available for you. Obviously, monitoring multiple devices throughout the world. What's quite nice is, even from us, every time we sell one of these modems, we automatically save it to our profile. So if you phone us and you have some problem, we've obviously saved it under the customer's name. You can set a GIS location to it, so we can actually dial into that device if you need assistance, and you give us the password, and we can support you from there. And then remotely program your VSDs again. I will demo it shortly. And you've got access to 1,500 different parameters via this modem. So fantastic little product, and not much limitation from what we've seen, at least so far. So yeah, the architecture and application. So as you can see at the bottom, we've got our Modbus Serial devices, Mitsubishi VSD in particular, FX5U PLC. We are doing a project now with a company in East London where they would actually like to bring in information from the FX5U PLC. So we've connected the Adroit Connect. I've actually got the modem right next to me here because we're about to ship it. But so you can, with the FX5U PLC, connect again the modem, bring it into the portal, and then you've got it on your mobile or on your browser. The RTU, I'm going to chat to you a little bit later about it. Obviously, some power monitoring, but so we've got two different options. We've got our portal only option, and we've got our Adroit secure mobile gateway. So our secure mobile gateway for our Adroit users and the guys that obviously know Adroit, Adroits can be either hosted in the cloud or on premise at your location. So yeah, we've got a driver that can connect to these modems and subsequently your field devices, which is great. So I know a lot of our municipal customers are going to be using this with our drives. Okay, so the demo monitoring and controlling of a remote VSD. As we can see here, we've got the VSD connected to the modem into the cloud, onto our portal, and our SCADA in the cloud. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to open up our online demo. Sam, can you see the online demo?
I can.
Okay, so I've already opened this, but I'd just like you guys to be aware. If you go to our website, adroittech.co.za, and you go to online demo, at the bottom we've got a whole bunch of demos. What I'm using now is I'm connected to the secure mobile gateway, which is Adroit hosted in the cloud. We've got some very nice demos on the IoT side as well. So please, if you have some time and you want to go have a look at the different IoT installations we're doing, as well as the secure mobile gateway, please don't be shy and go have a look. So yeah, so this is our demo with some of our different options. For the case of this presentation, I'm going to show the VSD monitoring. So next to me on my left, I have got the Mitsubishi CS VSD with the modem and the motor. So I'm going to show a video at the end of this presentation. But for interest's sake, so connected to Adroit in the cloud, I can actually start from the cloud. Obviously, all my readings are 0, running frequency, all my trends are sitting at 0. So I'm going to start up this drive. I don't think you're going to be able to hear the motor in the background because obviously it's a small motor, but I'm just going to start it up. And I'll tell you once it starts up next to me. Okay, so I don't think you'll be able to hear it, but it has started up. The frequency is ramping up to 50 hertz. So yeah, so as you can see with these trends, it's starting to pick up. Set frequency 50 hertz, and yeah, so that's the demo from our portal. So if you want to come online, have a look, please go ahead. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it took a while to update. Running frequency 50 hertz. It's running, the motor's gone green. We've got all of our trending. Again, you've got full Adroit functionality from here. It's as if you're connecting to any type of drive or device. Okay, so I'm just going to stop this motor so I don't have the humming in the background. Okay, back to the presentation. Sam, can you see the PowerPoint?
I can.
Thank you. Okay, so our different options. We have got our basic, which is our portal only remote access. Okay, which is it includes the modem, and you've got 1 year, a 1 year contract and 2 year contract. So as you can see, it's really cost effective. 5,130 Rand, including the modem. 7,090 Rand for 2 years. Again, including the modem. If we had to put year 3 here, obviously it's just the data costs and the hosting costs. So your price would drop considerably because it's not including the modem. So with the basic, you've only got your portal. So you've got remote access from your phone or your browser. You don't have connection to your SCADA. The second option is Adroit SCADA. So you've got your portal and connection to your Adroit SCADA. As you can see, very cost effective. Yeah, we expect to sell a lot of these Adroit Connect products. So yeah, a comment to note, I will talk about the resolution shortly. This pricing model is based off of our 30-minute resolution or aggregation of data. So yeah, I will touch on that shortly. If you need the 5 minutes aggregation, then please get in contact with us. The price will be slightly different. Okay, so here's the low resolution and high resolution. So the summary of the Adroit Connect portal. Basically, you have access from any smartphone, PC, or tablet, from any device with any internet connection around the world. So that's it. It's summed up to any serial device. Again, we are looking at different options. We've got the Modbus Serial. I think they're looking at Ethernet options now. We've got 2G and LTE, but yeah, so we can touch on that a bit later in the demo. And then the low resolution is we have 30-minute poll times. So the low resolution is what our pricing is built off of, which is every 30 minutes it polls and it brings in the inputs. I just want to let everyone know that even though it's 30-minute poll times, you are able to read and write from that drive or device at any time. So again, I'm going to show the demo or video at the end of this presentation. You'll see when I write a value or when I read a value, it doesn't wait the 30 minutes before it updates. So you've got full access at any time. The benefits, so obviously remote programming. So now we can remotely program our drives, alerts and updates, live data, what's happening out in the field, so that we don't have to drive to that pivot that's 60 kilometers away or to a site that's quite far away. The big advantage, especially for myself, was the network coverage. With this 2G, we're really able to get into the areas that we haven't been able to get into before. So again, one of the big pros that I like about this product. Seamless. It's extremely easy to set up. The guys that we partnered with almost do the entire configuration before it even reaches us and our customers. So it's extremely easy to use and install. It's secure. All the data is encrypted. So yeah, it is secure. It's very reliable. It uses the Microsoft Azure cloud platform. So again, reliable. You don't want to have a problem where you can't stop or get connection to that device out in the field. So it's extremely reliable. And then ease of use, it's extremely easy to use. So yeah, I will show you the portal now as well as part of this presentation. Okay, so just the views. I'd prefer to just show this live, but we do have the live view. Sam, sorry, could you mute the noise in the background? Okay, so we have our live view. So what's happening on site right now? Our fault notification view, parameter view, so we can read and write different parameters of the drives. Historical view, very important. Want to see the trends, want to see what's happened with the drive. Our map view, I was chatting to Cody from Polar Monitoring this morning. We actually set up the map view for this demo drive that I've got next to me now. So I'll demo it quickly once I run through this. But you can actually put in a GIS location on each one of your devices or your modems. So yeah, if you need to send an SI out to site, or if you need us to go out to site, at least it's got a location so we know where it is, especially if you've got multiple devices out in the field. And then the remote control view, turning on and off your VSD, scheduling, etc. So yeah, before I move to the video, I would just like to show you the portal, what it looks like, the look and feel. I'm just going to go to the home screen here. Okay, can you see the browser? Samuel?
Yes, we can.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
thank you. Okay, so connect.adroit.co.za, it's the same URL for everyone. I've got 4 devices in my profile, so I'm just going to open up my devices. Actually, let me go back. I want to show you the GIS location. So tracking map, set up this device on the map with Cody earlier. And if I go to subscriptions, Adroit demo at the office. Let's move my teams out the way so I can zoom out. As you can see, I've got the GIS location of exactly where my device is. So it's quite nice. On my devices, again, it's exactly how you would use it with your multiple devices. You can actually, you've got your tree form, so you can add different modems to different customer profiles if you need to. I'm just going to go to this demo here, the dashboard. And I'm not going to duplicate or say again what I'm about to show in the video, but it's exactly the same that I'm showing on the video from my mobile device, but from the browser. So we've got a live view of the drive, and I can start it. I know you guys can't hear it in the background, but it's already started. The status is running, and you can see the running frequency is ramping up. So it's actually ramping up to 50 Hertz. This should update shortly. So yeah, that's from the browser or from the Adroit Connect portal. While that's stopping, I'm just going to go back to the video and yeah.
How's it, Brad?
Yes.
We can hear that motor running, hey? I can hear it on my side pretty clearly that it's running.
Okay, fantastic. So it's stopping now. James, if you could just help me, just let me know if this video, if you can hear the sound of the video, please.
There's no sound, Brad.
No sound? Okay, no problem. Just give me a second. Okay, try now.
Okay, so this is our Adroit Connect demo.
Can you hear it?
Typical type of...
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. I'm just going to run through this video. It's exactly what I've got next to me in my office that I just showed from the portal. And yeah, enjoy it.
Installation. So what we have here is we have our Adroit Connect modem using 2G technology. We've also got the LTE version connected to the drive via Modbus Serial. So in this case, we're using the Mitsubishi VSD. What's important to note here is you're not just limited to Mitsubishi VSD. So we are using this Adroit Connect modem connecting to Mitsubishi PLCs out in the field. You can also use other VSD brands as well, as long as they've got Modbus Serial. So yes, and then from the CS drive, we are then connected to the motor for the demo purposes. From my phone, you've got the portal from your PC as well, but I've saved the URL from my phone just so you can see how it looks. So I've got multiple devices there. So I've got 4 drives just in my profile that I'm monitoring. So this is my demo. I'll go to the dashboard. And as you can see there, I've got my GSM signal strength is good, my connector status is good, and my current status of the VSD is stopped. So I can start this. I can see some movements here already. And as you can see, the drive is started up. It's now running at 35 Hertz. So it's actually quite quick for 2G technology. What I can see now from my landing page is this will update every couple of seconds. So I'm running at 35 Hertz. So you're able to see what's happening with the drive remotely. I've got my history tab, my errors tab, my programming tab. For the sake of this demo, I'm going to go into my programming tab. Very nice from a support perspective, where I can now read specific parameters. So in this case, I'm going to read parameter 13, which is just my Hertz, which is running at 35 Hertz. You'll see it's actually read the 35 Hertz from the VSD. Now, if I want to write a value, I can change this to 50 Hertz, and I write the value, and you can see the drive is already running at 50 Hertz, so very quick. I get an update just to let me know that it's successful, and okay. So if I go to live, again, gives me a live feed of what's happening with the drive. So 50 Hertz, the volts, amperage, etc. On my history tab, I'm able to see all my trends. I'm able to go back in date, so I can see my historical trends. I can change my aggregation for this demo. We're running a 30-minute aggregation, and then I can see my hertz, kilowatts, etc. On the errors tab, also very nice from a support perspective. Whether you're SI supporting an end customer or ourselves supporting you, is we can connect to your drive remotely, and we can actually see the error codes that's being displayed on your drive. So we can see the error codes, check the manuals, and then go into the programming side of things, maybe, and read the parameters that are maybe influencing the errors or creating the errors. So yeah, I'm going to stop this drive. A bit slower than the start, but as you can see, it's actually stopping already, which is considerably quick considering it's 2G. What also to mention is we have got our new RTU that we are selling in conjunction with our modem. It's got 4 digital in, 4 digital out, 4 analog in. It's also got 2 counters, so really nice if you're going to be doing any kind of remote control or monitoring. Very cost effective, like the Adroit Connect solution. And yeah, I think that's it from me. If there's anything that we can help with, or if you guys are looking at any types of solutions, please don't be shy, get in contact with us. Very willing to help. We love doing this kind of stuff, and yeah, really appreciate your time. Thank you.
So that's basically it from a demo perspective and the presentation side. The questions I got asked yesterday when I was running through this was how many drives or devices can you add to these modems? Because we have customers in East London again who have got 2 to 3 drives in a particular area, and they don't want to put on a modem on each VSD. So we are able to put on 4 devices per modem, and we're able to go up to 8, but because it's 2G, we've been advised don't go more than 4 devices per modem. So that was quite interesting. And then the other question and comment that we got yesterday was how many users can you add per modem? So yeah, and it's an infinite amount of users per modem. So if I'm not sure in what case you would want to add 20 users per device for monitoring, but if you really want to add 20 or 40 users to monitor a drive or particular device, then you're able to do it, and there's no real limitation there. So yeah, thank you from my side. If you want to get in contact, my details are here if you want to take a quick screen grab. Otherwise, you can email internal sales at adroit.co.za. Dylan and Ashton will then forward it to myself and the other sales guys. So yeah, that's it from me. Is there any questions or anything we can assist with? Yes, Paco.
Hello, Bradley.
Yes, hello.
I'd like to know if we'll see any upgraded versions in the near future, like maybe 4G or being able to connect to 8 devices.
So you are able. So just with the 2G, we do have an LTE option now. I don't know if Dylan from Polo wants to jump in and answer on a more technical level, but with the LTE version, you definitely will be able to use 8 devices. But again, it depends on your network. So for my customer in LOL North, I'll use them as an example because I brought them up already. But for them, they need to use 2G because they need the signal out in the mountains. So yeah, if you're using LTE, and we are looking at future developments, but Dylan can touch on that if he wants to.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so currently we offer the 2G modem primarily, like Bradley mentioned, for coverage. Most farms and mines out in the rural areas don't necessarily have 4G. There is a 4G/LTE upgrade option, which actually runs 2G, 3G, and 4G. So that will obviously connect even in a rural environment where there's no 4G. But if it can connect to a higher speed network, it will do so. And that will allow you to connect more drives. And then there is also an Ethernet alternative, which can plug directly into an Ethernet network or a LAN switch, which obviously is then the fastest of all of them. But that depends what sort of application you're installing. If this is just a pump or something out in the field, you're not likely going to have Ethernet available. But if it's in a pump control room at a big facility or something, there's a chance that they could have connection there. That is also an option to go for.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan. Paco, does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Pleasure. Any other questions?
Yeah, Brad, can I make a comment?
Yes.
So just for everyone online, so it talks Modbus RTU southbound, so we can talk to any device that supports Modbus. So it's not limited to Mitsubishi drives. If you've got a competitor drive, as long as we can talk to it via Modbus, we can add this to our portal. So don't forget about that. So a PLC or an inverter, maybe a solar inverter, or even an energy meter, we have the potential of bringing that data back for you to the portal.
Thanks, Dave. I don't see any hands up. No questions. Did we answer everything on the first go? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Yeah, thanks very much for taking the time to sit with us. Yeah, we really appreciate it. If there's anything, again, that we can help with, please get in contact. Sam, is there anything else that you want to comment on before we say goodbye?
I will share the video with everybody and put it on YouTube as well. If anybody wants to watch it again, just let me know.
Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Bradley.
Thanks,
guys. Don't forget, next month is Johan Nieuwenhuizen showing off our new process analyst, which is basically an addition to Adroit, where you can start bringing in tags, alarms, events, all into a single screen to give you a better overview of a process. So just mark your diary and look out for that one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Dylan, Cody, thanks a lot for joining so that you can answer any technical questions.
No, perfect. Thanks, Ben.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Ben.